Alright guys, we're back today, and I should have made this yesterday. I was busy at a football game, but we're here doing this now. Kentucky football, baby. You can probably tell from the title thumbnail. Um, man, that was awesome. If you don't know what I'm talking about already, Kentucky came into the season. I made a few videos on this, but I'm doing this for the people who don't watch my videos. They went out to the season. It was a delayed game against Southern Miss, but they ended up winning. Got their tail whooped by South Carolina. We thought the season was over. Stoops was getting fired. Came out the next week against Georgia. I thought we were going to get blown out. We played Georgia to a one-point game. Almost beat Georgia. Some people say that fourth down call that we made, we should have went for it on. It ended up, that game helped us in this one, and we'll get to that in just a minute. And then we went in and played against Ohio last week and beat them pretty bad. So this week we get here and we're playing against Ole Miss. And here's for everybody that's watching this video. If you know or if you don't know, we beat Ole Miss, and so most of you, some of you know that, most of you. If you're a football fan, you know that. If you're anybody that lives in Kentucky, you know that. If you're anybody in America right now, you know it. There was some pretty big upsets yesterday. I think Utah got upset. I think I seen something on that. Alabama upset Georgia, which everybody was like, Alabama's gonna kill Georgia, and I was like, I don't know about that. I thought that Georgia would give them a better game than they did, which everybody was going crazy because Georgia made a comeback. But in the first half and at the beginning of the second half, Alabama was just all there. And like in that fourth quarter, they gave up and let Georgia make a comeback and almost cost themselves the game. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen clips. But overall, that was a terrible game by Georgia from what I saw. Some people's like, well, Georgia made a comeback. But they shouldn't have been in that situation anyways to have to make a comeback. They should have been beating Alabama. Turnovers, I think, were costly in that one for sure. This is just going off of stuff that I've watched videos on and heard people talk about, and because I didn't watch that game. So, let's get back to the Kentucky game, though. So, Kentucky is playing Ole Miss, and Kentucky, I was watching SEC Game Day before I had to leave, and it said that Kentucky had a 5% chance to win, and so 30 minutes before the game started, we were supposed to get beat by 16. 5 minutes before the game started, the odds were down to 15. And so we walk into this game, and we're kicking it off to them to start. So I'm like, good. We deferred. We get the ball in the second half. And so we kick it off, and one of our big backup tight ends puts a hit. I'm talking a hit on Ole Miss's returner. And they called it a fumble on the field. They ended up going back and reviewing it. It wasn't a fumble. The ball popped out while he was on the ground. But it was just crazy how that game started. They ended up going down and scoring, which was not the best. And my dad looks at me and he goes, it's going to be a long night for us. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know, is it? And it wasn't a long night for us, though. It was actually a great night because we get the ball back, we go down the field, and their defense is doing okay, but our offense is strutting down the field. And so we get down, we get in the red zone, we're about to score, and we go 3 and out. Well, not 3 and out, but we go 3 plays without getting the first down. You know what I'm talking about. And so we decide we're gonna kick a field goal. So we kick the field goal. We're down 7-3, and so I think we were down 7-3 going into the half too. So I think we went back and forth going in the half. Pretty sure, or maybe we were winning 10. Yeah, I think the score. I think the score was 10. 7 or 3-7 going into the half. I'm not sure, but one of them two. And then we go back out in the second half, and they score. So it is now 14-10. Yeah, 14-10. And then we go out, and we kick another field goal on another drive. And so now it's 14-13. Yeah, I'm right. So now it's 14-13, and they get the ball back. They kick another field goal. So now it's 17-13. We have to score a touchdown to win. This is the last drive of the game. There's like 3 minutes left when we start on this drive. I know that we got hope. There's a shot. We go 3 plays. Yeah, 3 plays and don't get a first down. So then it's 4th and 7, and Stoops learns from his mistakes that he made against Georgia. And we're on like the other our 20-yard line. And he goes, we're going for it. So I was like, oh, baby. I was like, all we need is this first down right here. Brock, short slant, something like that. Run your halfback over, halfback toss, block kind of like a bubble with a halfback, though. And we didn't do none of that. We sent Barry on Brown. I don't know if it was supposed to be a post. It definitely wasn't a corner from where he was at. It was a post, go, or kind of like a fade. And whatever it did, he got enough separation, and he was able to snatch the ball. And when he did, he took it down to the opposite 20-yard line. So it was like a 60-yard gain, which was awesome. It was very awesome. And so now there's hope. So it's like 2.5 minutes left. We have a chance to score. So we run plays. We get down really close to the end zone. Maybe, I think it was like the 3-yard line or 7 to 3-yard line that we were at. And they put Gavin Wimsett in at quarterback. And Wimsett runs to the left. He's got the ball. They hit him. The ball comes out to the right. Josh Caddis is standing there looking at the ball, flying at him. It takes him a second to even comprehend what he's supposed to do. He looks at it, then he goes and grabs it, and then he tucks it, and then he walks it right in for a touchdown. So then we have the lead now. So it's 20-17. It's 20-17. And so they get the ball back. There's like, by the time that this is, because we ran the clock down, by the time they get the ball back, it's like 50, I think it's about 50 seconds left. No. They get the ball back like 2 minutes left. Yeah, 2 minutes to 1.5 minutes. And so they march the ball down the field, and they're at like 40 to 50-yard field goal. I can't remember how long it was, but they couldn't get the first down. It was like 4th and 7 like it was for us, and they go, we're not going for it. Let's just trust our kicker, tie it, and go to overtime. There's like 56 seconds left on the clock. They kick the field goal, and their kicker completely misses it to the left, which was awesome. I'm sitting there, literally, I had a game, and I'm sitting there in the locker room screaming while I'm watching this game. Yeah, I had like 7 people around me with my phone out. It was awesome. It was awesome. If I get time, I'm going to go rewatch that game because how crazy it was. But I figured I would get out there and make this one for y'all. Next week, this week coming up is our bye week, so we have no game. The week after, we have Vanderbilt, which should be a win. We said that against South Carolina too, but Vanderbilt should be a win. Then we have Florida at Florida, so it's at the Swamp. It's going to be a crazy game, but we should win it too because Florida's not the team that they used to be. And then we have Auburn at Kroger Field, which we should beat Auburn because Auburn is having a terrible season. But the week after that, we got Tennessee at Neyland. So we got 4 weeks, 3 easy wins. We should. 3 wins, that should be. So we should have 3 more wins. So that should put us at what are we right now? 3-2. So we should be 6-2 walking into the Tennessee game. And we will be ranked if we win all those games that we're supposed to be. Because there's a shot, I don't know if we will be, there's a shot now that we beat Ole Miss that we could be ranked. I don't know if we will, but there's a shot. But if we win those next 3 by pretty decent numbers, you'll be ranked walking into that Tennessee game. And then you get to face Nico Amamalaava. That's how I say his name. Nico Amamalaava. That's how I say it. Don't know if that's how I'm supposed to say it. But you get to go in there and face his high-powered offense. And our defense is what is strong this year. Our offense can score the ball. As we've seen against Ole Miss, we didn't see that the first we didn't see that the second and third week of the season. But you saw that the last 2 weeks, that our offense can score the ball and our defense is actually no joke. So let's go out there the next few weeks. We might do more videos like this after every game talking about it. Hopefully we will. I can't promise that though. But thanks for watching this one, and go Cats.